Hello everyone, welcome to Good Morning Tarot. Now, this is a general reading and it is open to all zodiac signs. So just take what resonates with you. It is also timeless, so anytime you find yourself watching this video, there might be a message here for you. Now, let's try to see what is the main energy at the start of the day. We have here the Emperor. Okay. You seem to be very, very efficient right now, and some of you might have been given a leadership role right now. And at the same time, you seem to have very good boundaries. Now, there might be a need for you to balance a little bit more uh, your uh, your situation at this time by giving yourself more being more in contact with nature. When you look at it here, the card of the Emperor shows everything in concrete and in stone. Well, it's a good sign. It shows stability. But maybe there's a need for you to be a little bit more creative, be a little bit more in touch with nature. If you are in your office, maybe you can put something, a plant or a rock in your office table, just to somehow also balance things. It's good to attain a certain balance in everything. For example, in your working day, maybe you should include a short moment of just going out, having a short break near nature. Like, for example, taking a short stroll, or maybe on the way to the office or on the way home, take a short stroll by nature, with nature, or maybe put some plants in your office, or take a short break every once in a while, or in between work, to take short breaks wherein you can get in touch with nature a little bit more. Or maybe you can put some music, or maybe some incense in your room. So in a certain sense, I feel, yes, you are very efficient right now. A little bit, you have very good boundaries. Uh, Maybe you just need to balance things a little bit more. Okay. Now let's try to see how this will further unfold. I think one of the reasons why you are now like the Emperor with good boundaries is because you are preparing yourself to start something new and to leave behind certain things. So for some of you, maybe at this time you are considering a career change, or you are considering going to another place, maybe overseas, to change your situation, life situation. So for some of you, it's like that. And the reason why you're like the Emperor, you are in the Emperor mode right now, is maybe because you need to get your affairs in order. Just as these cups are stacked well before the person went on a journey. So maybe at this time, yes, you are getting things done in preparation for something new. Try to see how this resonates with you. So for some of you, there might be an inspiration, if not now, maybe in the near future, to consider something new. For some of you, it can be a career change, or a change of assignment, or a change of work. But the important thing there is the suggestion of the card: get your affairs in order. And I think that is what you are doing right now. You seem to be a very responsible person. So before leaving, get your affairs in order. Now you seem to be ready for the journey already. There will be mysteries in the journey. Well, you're starting something new. So I think your intuition will also be very important. Maybe that's the reason why things are austere here. For some of you, maybe you are already moving your things. So there are no more plans, there are no more things like that, because you're right now preparing for a move towards something else. Well, and maybe you're already trying to transport certain things. It can be also that way. Try to see if it resonates with you at this time. Well, if you are on preparing for a movement towards some place, at least spend time with nature. Okay. Try to maintain certain balance. Even if you are already in a transition period at this time, it's good to still be in touch with nature. It will lessen the stress. It will allow you to make decisions more objectively also. Now, what is the advice of the universe for you at this time? Well, we have here the Six of Pentacles. So, uh, maybe for some of you, you will not be able to bring with you everything. So, try to consider sharing it with others. Like, for example, if you know of somebody who would benefit a lot from some things that you cannot bring with you anymore in your journey, well, you might consider giving it to them or entrusting it to them. Yeah, so be generous also. Share your joy. Share also the benefits that you are receiving. For some of you, if it is going up a certain level, then maybe you can share some also of your benefits. So it seems that things are going for the better for you. For some of you, you might not be able to bring with you everything. Well, make sure that these things that you leave behind will not go to waste. If you can take them with you, that's good. But if you can also share it to others who might be needing it or who might appreciate it, you can also consider leaving it behind to them. So whatever benefits you've received from the universe at this time, it would be nice also to share it with those who can benefit from it also, not just you. Try to get a balance between generosity and yourself. So not to the point wherein you give and give and give and there's nothing left for you. So you need to balance things. Be generous, but at the same time, be generous to others, but at the same time, be generous also to yourself. Well, this is what we have for our tarot reading. Let us now go to the self-care tip. For our self-care tip, the message comes from Kermit the Frog. And the message is, it is a whole lot more satisfying to reach for the stars, even if you end up landing only on the moon. Makes me imagine of the frogs jumping up towards the stars and ending up in the moon. Wow. This phrase reminds me of a phrase I came about when I was still young. Something like, go high, aim far. Your goal the sky, your aim the star. So reach for go confidently in the direction of your dreams. So if, for example, if we'll try to relate it to our tarot reading, for some of you, you are now being inspired on something new. And so you are getting your affairs ready so that when you go, you will not be leaving things in disorder. And at the same time, you are also sharing what you cannot take with you to others who might benefit from it. So in a certain sense, you are already preparing yourself to aim for the star. So just give it your best. Even if you are not yet sure how things will turn out, as long as you give it your best, things will turn out for the best. Okay? So anyway, it's like that. You just give it your best. And oftentimes it's like that. I remember my uncle would gave me an advice when I was preparing for the board examinations. He says, aim for top 10. If you don't make it to top 10, you'll still get high grades, and it's good. So just give it your best. Besides, when you give it your best, you somehow develop that feeling of exhilaration because you are enjoying the moment. When you give it your best, it's like when you play, when we were children, when we play, we give it our best, we end up breathless, but at the same time laughing and enjoying the moment. When we give our best, we are also somehow giving ourselves a chance to enjoy the present moment. Besides, when you give your best, you are able to express your own unique self also. And sooner or later, we draw people who are also aiming for excellence. Now, it's more enjoying when you just give it your best instead of trying to be a perfectionist. Sometimes when you are trying to make things perfect, what happens is it gives us unnecessary tension. The shoulds and shouldn'ts come in and they give us sometimes tension. But if you give it your best and if you commit mistakes along the way, you just laugh it off and then you try to learn from the mistakes that you committed and, okay, next time I'll do better. Okay. Ah, okay. It's sometimes when you commit the mistakes also, you also discover solutions to such challenges. So, in a certain sense, you just enjoy the moment, enjoy the process of learning, fly by the seat of your pants, enjoy the discovery, enjoy the experience, and create beautiful past memories or beautiful new memories, and open yourself to new possibilities. So, aim for the star, and if you miss it, you might still make it to the moon. Well, that's it for today. I hope you were able to find some inspiration in your present life situation, and I hope that you also resonate with our reading. Thank you for the likes and comments you've given to the channel. Thank you for subscribing. I hope to see you again soon. Until that time, may God continue to bless your ways.